everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kate if you're new, and today I'm going to be doing my May TBR, which I'm so excited. But first, my April TBR from last month. I read one book off that list. One. Hopefully May is going to be better. I have exams this month though, so I read 3 books in total last month, but only one of them was on my actual TBR. I have a lot higher hopes for May because this month I'm going to be doing prompts, pick my TBR rather than the wheel picks like specific book. It kind of gives me more freedom, more choice. I'm filming outside because the weather is really nice and there's a few people in my flat right now and I don't feel like having them listen to me. So, okay, so here's the wheel on the screen. The way I'm going to do this is obviously spin the wheel and then I'm going to go pick the book, come back, show you it, and then once I've picked the book, solidified it in place, I can't like shuffle books around. Like once I've chosen a book, that is the book for that prompt. So yeah, that's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna pick again 6 books just because in my book journal picking 6 books fits perfectly and it's just really satisfying for me. So I picked 6. Usually I read like between 3 and 5 books anyway, so it gives me a bit of choice within the list. So yeah, before I spin the wheel, make sure you're subscribed to stick around for other videos. I want to try and post more this month, but again, I have exams, so we'll see. I want to do more reading vlogs, so if you want to see that by me, then stick around. Also, I have a few books in mind that I really want to read soon, so I'm hoping I can incorporate them into this TBR in some way. We'll see what the prompts want me to read. They are in control, they're choosing this, so let's go. Okay, we'll spin. I'm really open to anything, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Summer beach vibe. This is perfect, it's getting warmer. I don't really know how many summer books I have with me because I live at uni and most of my books are at my parents' house. So we have a very limited selection. Well, I say very limited selection. I have like maybe 50 books here with me. So I'm really trying to work my way through those because I've read barely any of them. But let me go, and I literally can't think of any off the top of my head that's summer beach vibes. But I'm gonna go have a look and then I'll come back and let you know. Okay, I'm back and I was right. I don't have any summer or beach vibe books with me because the books I picked to bring to uni with me, I picked in September. So I picked like fantasy or just, I didn't pick summer vibes because summer had just ended. So I was like, I'm not going to bring any summer books. I anticipated swapping them out over Christmas, but I never did that. So this feels like a cop-out. I also do have my Kindle that I can look through and pick, but I'm really trying to tackle my physical TBR. So I don't know, I'll have a quick look because I have a backup picked out for me. I don't know, but it's fine. I have a different one picked that is kind of like the theme. It will do, like it will definitely do, but it's definitely not beach themed. Definitely not beach theme. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna go with Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. I bought this one recently because I want to do a video of recommending cowboy and small town romances. So obviously naturally I need to read a lot of them. So I bought this one recently for that video. So I think this will do. It's small town like it's a small town cowboy romance, although what is it? He's like an ex-hockey superstar though, so I'm very confused on that. It's kind of like Powerless by Elsie Silver. It's giving that vibe right now, I'm not gonna lie. And I just really want to read this anyway, and it's a new purchase and it's a physical book I actually own. I'll let you know at the end of the month if it's actually summer vibes or if it's just small town cowboy. But this, when I tell you, I literally don't have any summer books on my shelf. None. I mean that might change because I do want to get the new Abby Jimenez and the new Emily Henry release, and they're kind of more summery than this, so I don't know, but I've picked this, so this is locked in on the TBR, so that's the first book. Okay, let's spin the wheel again. I'm gonna remove it from the wheel so that we don't spin that one again, though. Let's spin the wheel again. I'm still open to anything. There's quite a few like, good ones on here. Okay, you know, I was expecting this to come up, and that's fine. Dark romance. I only have one dark romance on my shelf physically, so I will be picking that, but there's so many I want to read on my Kindle. So maybe again I'll have another quick look for dark romance. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Because dark romance, when I was in college, year 12, year 13, I was obsessed with dark romance. That was like all I would read, and they were like they're still some of my favorite books, but I just haven't read any in probably like over a year. I haven't read a dark romance. So I need to do that. I don't have any downloaded on my Kindle right now. I don't know dark, like, I don't know if like dark fantasy romance also counts, or if it's just straight dark romance. Because I kind of want to read Nocticadia, but like I don't have it anywhere. I'm just gonna grab the only dark romance I have physically and would choose that one. Although I do want to read Nocticadia. I'm still struggling to choose. I'm choosing between, I don't even see Nocticadia by Carrie Lake, because this is the only dark romance that I've heard about recently that I actually want to read. But I don't own it physically, and it's on Kindle Unlimited. So like that is a choice that I want. Or obviously we have Butcher and Blackbird, which is the other dark romance I have. Like physically, I feel like Nocticadia is gonna be a lot darker than Butcher and Blackbird. So I don't know, I think I will pick Nocticadia and then try and fit Butcher and Blackbird into another prop that I get. Hopefully I can fit it in with something else, because I do want to read this, but I also really want to read this, and I want to branch out and read books that not a lot of people have heard of, or more underrated ones, which I think this book definitely is. So you know what, I think I'm gonna go with Nocticadia, and I'm actually like kind of excited. I want to start this like right now, maybe today. No, I'm in the middle of like too many books right now. So that is the dark romance book. Okay, oh my god, I should also like probably kind of say what it's about. I don't really know. Well, I did know, and it hooked me and enticed me into reading it, but now I don't really remember. It's gothic. I'm pretty sure it's student teacher, but in a way that's like professor and uni student. So she needs to find a cure for her mother's illness, and she ends up going to a university on the coast of Maine, and it's haunted, so that's like the gothic part of it. And then her professor is the love interest. That's kind of all I really have to say about that. So if that interests you, go for it. I've heard a lot of like booktubers I really love talk about it and rave about it. So that is another reason why I want to read it. But you know, okay, right. Book number 3. Hopefully there are some books I'm in the middle of as well, and I really want to fit them into a prompt. But so far, neither of them have fit into a prompt. But that is okay. Let's see what this is gonna be. No, not my god. Okay, blue cover. I thought it was going to land on more than 500 pages, and I'm like, I'm really not in the mood for a book that's more than 500 pages. But blue cover, easy. I have so many, I don't know what it is, but I have so many books with blue covers with me, so let me just go and have a rummage around, and it's going to be so easy, but I'll do that. So I've gone for, I don't know what you guys will think about this, but I think it counts. So I've picked The Hunger Games. I've never read the books, nor have I watched the movies, so this is big for me, okay? And it's also my book club's book pick for last month, but I haven't finished it yet. I'm like a quarter of the way through, and I was supposed to read it like 2 days ago, but I never did. And I would say this is blue. I don't really know how it's coming out on camera for you guys, but it's blue and red. So I'm choosing it. I know like this is like a special edition, so it's not like the normal cover, but this cover I have is blue. So I'm picking it. Yeah, like I said, I've never read it, and I'm really enjoying it, which I kind of knew I was going to enjoy, because The Maze Runner and Divergent are some of my favorite movies of all time, especially Maze Runner. Heavy on the Maze Runner. I love it. It's one of my favorite like movie series and just movies of all time. And I don't really like movies. I don't watch movies, nor do I watch TV, so it's big. So I kind of knew I was gonna love The Hunger Games anyway, so I picked the blue cover, and I'm so incredibly excited to just finish this, and it's super short. So that's that one. Okay, right, book number 4. There's not really anything I'm hoping for. I say this every time, but I'm literally open to anything. Just not, maybe not the more than 500 pages. I'm not up for that right now. Oh my god. I'm so happy with this. Cowboy, I'm so happy. Because like I said, I want to do a video of reading lots of different cowboy, well, not reading them, like recommending cowboy romances to you guys, but I need to read more of them and more lesser known ones. So I know exactly the book I'm picking for this. I'm gonna run in and grab it. Okay, you guys. So this is Alive and Wells by Bailey Hannah. I bought this yesterday. Well, actually, my lovely boyfriend bought it for me, but it arrived today. And I know one of the prompts on here is new release / new purchase. So I'm hoping that doesn't come up because this is my newest purchase. This is a series of 4, but only the first 2 books are out right now. So definitely get your hands on it. Definitely start reading it before the rest come out so you can be ahead and you can recommend. So this is Boss and Employee. After reading the back, it doesn't seem very cowboy-esque, but I'm pretty sure it's like set in a ranch. Yeah, it's set in a ranch, but like he's not a cowboy, he's a boss and she's a chef. So I'm not really understanding how the cowboy vibes are gonna come through, but like it's obviously advertised as a cowboy romance, if you can't like tell. And like even the back. So I'm a little confused by this. So this is my pick for cowboy. Other than that, I probably would have picked Done and Dusted, which I have, but it's at my parents' house, so I would have read it on my Kindle. But I want to read this one because it's physically here. Yeah, Done and Dusted I do want to read, and if I have extra time this month, which I probably won't because there's no way I'm finishing this TBR, but if I do, Done and Dusted will be the one I'm gonna read. But yeah, I'm so excited to read this, and just the whole series in general. Super excited. So that is that one. So what is it? We've got 4 books now. Okay, let's go. Book number 5. Only 2 more left to go. I just don't want more than 500 pages, but I know what I'd pick for that. But I just don't want it. Okay, continue series. I think, yeah, okay. Continue series. This one is very helpful, actually, because I'm in the middle of probably 10 plus series, actually. But then it's like, I don't know which one I want to pick, because there's some that I need to continue that I'm like, ugh, I don't want to continue. Well, like, I do want to continue, but it's kind of daunting. For example, Air of Fire, Sergio Mas, like the whole Throne of Glass series. I need to continue and I need to read, but like I just can't bring myself to continue, and it's really pissing me off. Like the Actor series is one of my favorite series of all time, and I just need to read Air of Fire. And then also the Plated Prisoner series by Raven Kennedy. I'm obsessed. I'm loving it. I'm on the 4th book, so I'd need to pick that one up. And then also you've got Keeping 13, The Serpent That Wings at Night, the 2nd book for that I need to pick up. The Lucy School, was it The Things We Left Behind? I need to read that. I need to continue with the Addicted and Calloway Sisters series. And these are all the series that I have with me. So I don't really know. There's more series that I'm in the middle of that are at my parents' house as well. So there's so many options we can go with here. I'm gonna have another rummage because I need to pick something that kind of like mixes well with these, something different, maybe a fantasy. I don't know. So far these are all like short. Well, actually not Takeda, I'm not sure how long that is because it's just on Kindle, but the physical books I've got so far are all nice and short, so that's good. So maybe I should pick up one. I don't know, I'm struggling to think, but I'm gonna go have a look and come back. Hopefully it's not scary. Okay, 1 second. I have 2 very different books in my hands right now, and I cannot choose between them. So first, obviously, we have Glow by Raven Kennedy. First, we have Glow, which I talked about before, by Raven Kennedy. This is the 4th book in the series, and I'm really enjoying it, but it's pretty big. Pros of this are I love the series, and I have it on Kindle. I bought it last month because it was on sale, and like I feel like I need to add a fantasy to this TBR. Although we have not Katie, but I'm talking like high fantasy, like crazy stuff. So this is about, if you don't know, it's like a retelling of Midas. I think it's a Greek god. I have no idea, please do not come for me. But it's about Midas, who is the god of gold. He can turn things gold. That whole thing. I'm not really too sure on the lore of Midas. I think her name's pronounced Oren. That's why I've been saying her name, Oren. I don't know. But in the series, she is completely gold. She has gold power. She is the one that turns everything gold, not Midas. Him and their relationship and her history and her past. And also, it's hard to like sum up. It's hard to sum up, but it's really good. The gist is Midas doesn't actually have power, and he's using her to hide his power. That is kind of the briefest summary I can give of Glow. But like, I recommend, if you like Akatar, you'll probably love this series as well. It's the same sort of vibe and plotline, I guess. I think it is. It's the same sort of thing. And if you've read it, or when you start to read it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is option number 1. Now, option number 2, I've had this book for so long, and it's The Bride Test. Let me try again. What the hell? This is The Bride Test by Helen Huang, and this is book 2 in an interconnected standalone series, so they don't actually like flow, but they're in the same universe. I read The Kiss Quotient and I did really like it. The Bride Test is the next one. And I just, like I said, I've had this for so long. I haven't even taken the sticker off. I got it for £3 from the Works. Big up the Works. We love you. I have not continued. I'm not really too sure what it's about. I picked this up just because I haven't continued the series in so long, and it's short and it's a romance, so it's like not heavy. It's essentially the complete opposite in every way, shape, and form. I want to read both. I want to read both. Guys, I actually don't know. The thing is, like, I think I'll enjoy this one more, but I think I'm more likely to read this one. And I have exams, so I can't really get into this properly, because I have to study all the time. So I think I'm going to go with The Bride Test, mainly just because of the fact that it's exam month. So I actually don't have a lot of free time, and this is shorter. So, and then in June, when I have so much free time, I'll go for this one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Sorry to disappoint if anyone was rooting for me to pick Glow. That will be read soon, I promise. Just not in exam season. You can't even see me behind this stupid wheel. The last one, guys. There's so many that I want to choose. Mainly, if it lands on sports romance, because I need to read and finish Icebreaker. I feel like even if it's not on my TBR for this month, I still will read and finish Icebreaker, just because I'm like over halfway through, so like I may as well finish it. I'm not going to stop reading it just because it's a new month, new TBR. Whether or not I can fit Icebreaker into this prompt, I most likely will be reading it. It'll probably be the first book I finish of May, so I just want to let you guys know that before we go into this last one. Kind of hoping new to me author. I probably should have like gone through some on the wheel, but we've got new to me author on there, self-explanatory. Okay, but anyways, let's spin. Eek. My laptop's also gonna die, so hopefully we can wrap this up soon. Hardcover. I did not want hardcover. The only hardcover books I have are like big fantasy books. I'm trying to think if there's any at my parents' house that I want to read that I don't have here. The only one I can think of is Funny Story by Emily Henry, but that's not on Kindle Unlimited, and I don't really feel like buying it. Okay, then my laptop's gonna die, so I'm just gonna pick one quick so that I can wrap this up. So naturally I can't pick Icebreaker for this prompt. This is not a hardcover. And like I said, the only hardcover books I have are big fantasies. This is the one I'm picking. This is the only hardback I have that I also have on my Kindle, and it's continuing a series, and it's more than 500 pages, so it fits a lot of prompts, which I didn't pick, but I did really love the first one, Second Wings of the Night. But I read it, it was the first book I read of the year actually back in January, so I feel like I need a quick recap on what happened at the ending of that book. But if you need to be persuaded to read this, it has vampires in it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a vampire romance. It's a duology, but also in a bigger world, bigger series. I think there's like two duology. Oh my god, I can't say the word. I think there's two duologies, each about different characters in the same world. So I'm actually very excited to read this, but I will be reading it on my Kindle, and there's absolutely no promises I will finish this or even start it, but it is picked for this TBR. Okay, get rid of the wheel now. So that is all 6 books picked. I'm actually very happy with this TBR. And then also don't forget Nocticadia on the Kindle. So I'm actually very happy. This is probably least likely to get read. I also do want to read Done and Dusted this month and finish Icebreaker. So those will be books I'll probably be reading as well as this TBR. But these are going to be the ones I will pick from. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what books you guys are going to read this month, or if you have any thoughts and feelings on the books that I've picked. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!